is a lot going on in the county this weekend, and I'm going to tell you, if you can't find something to do in Choctaw this weekend, something's wrong with you. And all the fun got started last night on the courthouse square. If you missed the rodeo parade, you missed a really big treat. Lots of entries, lots of fun, lots of candy being thrown, a huge crowd on the courthouse square for that parade. And following the parade, we had a county fair sponsored by the Choctaw County Chamber of Commerce. A lot of activities going on. There was a special needs rodeo for special needs individuals. Those kids were out there having a good time, a lot of fun, a lot of really, really special times for those children, and it was a real treat to watch. We also had activities that were fun for all people who were involved in it. A lot of people entered the pie eating contest. We had a lot of entries. The pie eating contest was a huge success. We have winners that are going to be announced later this afternoon on a Facebook Live post by the Choctaw County Chamber of Commerce. So shortly after lunch, you will see that Facebook Live post. Be watching for that, where you can see who won that pie eating contest and took home the $50 cash prize that came along with all of those pies. There was a lot of pie eating going on, a lot of slinging of meringue, a lot of fun. It was a great time. We had also on the courthouse square several other games and activities for people to get involved in. We had a Name That Donkey contest, and you didn't need to miss that, where we had a lot of local elected officials and national leaders who were in that contest, and people were able to name the donkeys that were listed there. If you missed that, you missed a really big treat. Also, we had sack races, a Muck the Bucket contest, all kind of things going on, horseshoe toss. So if you didn't come to the courthouse square last night, you missed a lot of fun. Homemade Jam played, the band played on the streets last night. Concert was free of charge. You were allowed to participate in that. And Homemade Jam will be back at the after party after the rodeo tonight. And speaking of the rodeo, that all gets underway tonight with gates opening about 6 p.m. There will be kids events like mutton busting going on about 6:30. And then the rodeo will get underway about 7:30. Promises to be a really big crowd. This tonight will be a special time for local veterans. There'll be some special awards for veterans. The whole rodeo is all about the veterans anyway. All the proceeds will be going to the American Legion Post in their effort to create the Veterans Memorial Park that's going to be erected in front of the American Legion Post building in Butler. That's what all this is all about. That's what we're doing with this, and the veterans are specifically invited to come and be honored in a special way both tonight and Saturday night. Don't miss the after parties. Like I mentioned, Friday night tonight, after the rodeo, immediately after, adjacent to the rodeo near the Tamco building, we'll have a concert featuring Homemade Jam. So make your way when you leave the rodeo arena on over to the concert area. There's a stage set up, lots of lights, lots of fun, $5 to get in. That'll get you in all the rest of the night. And on Saturday night, same venue, same location, same time, right after the rodeo, we're going to have Holly Mosley, recording artist and Choctaw native Holly Mosley in concert for the after party. That after party is sponsored by the Choctaw County Chamber of Commerce. It is our way of giving back to the community, and we want to invite everybody to come out. Chamber members are allowed to have a couple of free tickets to that after party. If you're not a chamber member, it'll cost you $5 to get in, and it is going to be well worth the little bit of money that you'll pay to have a good time. So come to the rodeo tonight. Come to the rodeo Saturday night. And if you're not at the rodeo tonight, I want to encourage you to go to First United Methodist Church to the youth production of A Southern Sound of Music. So you take your pick. Go there Friday tonight, go there Saturday night, go to the rodeo one night, and the other night you can do both those. Play your cards right, and you can see both of those things all in one weekend. And if you have not seen one of those musical productions that the Choctaw Arts Council produces every summer, then you definitely don't need to miss this one. The costumes and the staging and the work that they've put in is phenomenal. Those kids do an awesome job. The director, the music is really, really well put together, and you don't want to miss it. It is a professional production, and those kids have worked really hard to give you a really big treat. That's going on tonight. That starts at 7:30, or Saturday night at 7:30, First United Methodist Church Family Life Center. So go to the rodeo, go to the musical, and don't forget, in just a little while, Facebook Live with the Chamber of Commerce to announce the winners of that pie eating contest and the other activities that happened last night following the rodeo parade. Don't miss that. Coming up about 1 o'clock this afternoon. And on Monday, we're going to show you some photos of what you might have missed if you did participate in all of these events. Don't miss that, and we'll see you on Monday morning on SunTV. Thank you for watching.